now we're going to go over to our NRL round preview for the week where we go through our tips and picks of the week. Jaden, give us a go with our Thursday night game.
Thursday night in Cronulla at Shark Park, you've got Sharks versus the Cowboys.
Oh, I got to go Sharks. I think that's a resounding Sharks.
Just on current form, you have to go the Sharks, but it's just Cowboys do have the talent to cause an upset here, which is what I'm worried about. But after what they did against the Warriors a couple of weeks ago, I'm death riding them.
Tamalolo's still out as well.
Yeah, I think Sharks definitely get the win here. I think they're going to continue their good form, and I think Nico Hines is going to make a very good case in this game going into May that he should be the out-and-out 6 for Origin.
No questions asked, yeah. I think Dad's gone the Sharks as well, so it's Sharks all around.
Yeah.
First game on the Friday night at CommBank Stadium is Para versus the Knights.
Para versus Knights. I'm going Para.
I feel like I'm going the Knights here. I think Kalen Ponga starting, getting back into the squad. They've been very, very good this season, the Knights. They haven't got some wins to show for it, but every game they've been in has been close.
Again, Para have been very disappointing. They haven't looked like not in one game I've watched this year, bar the bashing that they gave
the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs looked too convincing and looked like they can play a full 80 minutes. But I just think they're a better team across the park than the Knights. I think they've got a better pack, better halves. I think they should get the job done.
This is a 50-50 game. It could go either way. I wouldn't bet
on it. If you're watching, don't bet on it.
Newcastle coming off 2 pretty disappointing losses as well. So the Penrith extra time and then losing to the Cowboys in the last 5 minutes.
Very rough.
And they've been travelling a bit all the way up to Townsville. It's pretty rough to turn around on a Friday.
I think that's Para, and Richard's gone with the Knights.
Yeah. Next game, you've got Suncorp Stadium, and it's the Broncos versus Rabbits. So Adam Reynolds against his old club.
It's another tough game.
Yeah, I'm going the Rabbitohs. I think they're going to back up their performance from last week. Again, the Broncos, as good as they've been and the form that Reece Walsh is in, I still think they haven't convinced me that they're a top 4 team. And I think the Rabbitohs, with what they just showed against the Penrith Panthers, if they can keep that momentum up, and if Latrelli's on, I'm going the Rabbits.
Sorry to cut you off as well. So in for Rabbits, Tavita Totola, and outs for Brisbane, which are some pretty big outs. You've got Corey Oates, Ezra Mam, and Payne Haas.
Yeah.
That's considerable. Yeah. Considerable.
That's your winger, your 6, and
Ezra
your
Mam getting suspended for the hip drop. Jeez, that's soft.
I mean, Payne Haas got suspended as well, but didn't get sin bin.
Yeah,
There's no consistency.
It's rubbish.
Very
and again,
stupid.
For that reason alone, South will be favourites this week for sure.
I've tipped South, but Richie's gone.
He's gone the Broncos.
I think he's just trying to be different.
Yeah, he's trying to catch up, but I mean, it is at Suncorp, so you never know.
Next game in Canberra, you've got Canberra versus Dolphins.
Another tough game.
Just solely because it's in Canberra, and that Dolphins first half, again, they are a team that can deliver performances like that. I'm going to go with Canberra. Again, there's going to be some question marks around Jack White and everything going on this week, but I'm going to go with Canberra.
So you've got Rapana back, you've got Xavier Savage back, both for Canberra.
That's big.
And
big
then
wins.
for the Dolphins, you've got Milford back, Edric Lee, and Kenneth Bromwich.
I mean, the only thing is here, these guys played each other in round 2 as well.
Oh, exactly. The scheduling.
And Dolphins won that. I don't see the Dolphins beating Canberra twice in the same season. I feel like teams have to kind of make sure they don't lose twice in the same season, so I've gone with the Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders, and Richie has gone with the Raiders as well. So, GIO Stadium, they're tough to beat there.
Saturday, 5:30 at Brookvale, you've got Manly versus Gold Coast.
This is a big one because Cooper Johns is in, Schuster's out. Now, Schuster cannot get a run of games at all.
And Turbo's questionable to play as well.
Exactly right. But, again, Brookie, I'm going Manly.
I've gone Gold Coast. I mean, I'm not confident because of the shit performance they put in the second half of last week. But with the coach's basically job on the line, you can't bet against them. So I'm going with the Titans.
And Richard's gone with the Titans as well, not back in Manly there. I think Cooper Johns has done the job there before. He's not, as much of a game breaker as Schuster is, but he does his job. Cherry Evans there. I think Manly can get it done at Brookie.
Saturday night, Battle of the West, you've got Penrith versus Tigers.
This is a Penrith Panthers.
This is a tough one to pick.
29 plus. Whatever the highest margin is, if there's a 50 plus, I would take it.
I mean,
Luke Garner's playing, and then ins for the Tigers, you've got Brent Naden, Dave Nofaluma, no one else really.
But Nofaluma's coming in as replacement for Staines, not like,
I can't believe, a player like Nofaluma is playing New South Wales Cup.
Get him back to Melbourne.
It doesn't make sense. Like you saw, Melbourne are strapped when it comes to outside backs. I'm saying looking for good talent all the time. Like he's a first grade player. I don't know why he's sitting down and playing New South Wales Cup.
Tyrone Peach is back in the centres as well, I think with Tago out.
Yeah.
And then that's the only omission for Penrith. So I mean, if Penrith don't win this game by 20 points, I think it's an indictment on
I'd
them.
love to see the odds for the game. I'm sure Penrith are $1.02.
Penrith
$1.07.
are $1.13.
Oh, that's
Really?
higher
Do
than
they
I
have any
thought.
outs? Do they have any outs this week?
Just Tago. But I think Tigers' somewhat gutsy performance last week.
Look,
is,
like I said, we do believe in miracles, but it just won't happen this week, and it's a resounding Penrith from everyone on the panel.
They need Jesus to walk on the field to beat Penrith.
Yeah, exactly right.
first game on Sunday, Warriors versus the Roosters
In New Zealand.
in New Zealand.
I know.
The New Zealand record this season is second to none. I don't think they've lost a game there
No,
this season.
it's like the
So
three-
you've got
three for
Wade
three.
Egan back, and then Chance is out with Tohu Harris and Juz
Tavanga.
Tavanga.
I'm
And
going to
Daniel
go
Tiku
with the
out.
Roosters. I think this is going to be the first loss. Again, I've looked stupid betting against the Warriors like we have this season. And the form that they're in, they've been playing really good footy. But the Roosters, again, have been very inconsistent. No Sam Walker still this week. Manu did a good job at 6 this week, but again, it was against the Dragons. With the team that they have, and Satili being back in there, you saw Angus Crichton come back this week. I'm going to go with the Roosters.
I've gone with the Roosters as well. I know the Warriors fans say I hate them and I'm never going to pick them. Maybe that's the case. But I just think with the injuries and the Roosters kind of needing a good game and needing a good win, they're going to probably win. And they'll win convincingly, hopefully.
Mate, the Warriors are the most vocal bunch on social media.
The Wars.
Listen, we acknowledge you. You are there. You guys are playing good footy. We understand that. Are you going to win the comp? No. Okay, just relax. We're not. We don't mean to snub. We don't mean to snub you. I will acknowledge they have surprises. They actually are playing some quality.
Are they going to
footy.
make the 8?
Yeah, they're making the 8.
I think
With the way that they're playing.
If they continue, if Sean Johnson continues the way he's playing, they'll make the 8.
Yeah, for sure. And credit to them. I think the system that they've been playing. Again, no Dylan Walker this week, I think.
With the head slam.
With the head slam. So I'm going with the Roosters.
But
And
again-
Richard, he's going with the Warriors.
He's just trying to go against me. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Look, Dylan Walker's named, but I think
He'll get
Juju's
suspended, yeah.
Last game, another tough game in Wollongong. You've got Dragons versus Bulldogs, and
This has probably been the toughest week to tip, I think, so far.
Every
this
week
year.
we've been saying that because we just can't get a gauge.
no,
of who's
Dragons are putting up fights. So Dragons against Roosters,
And
like they compete every week.
Moses
and
Sully is actually a very damaging player.
The
I think.
Dragons can score points. They can score points, and when they're on, it's just can they last the 80 minutes, and can they match it with other people's packs? Now going up against the Bulldogs, yes, they can match it with them. Kyle Flanagan out of the team this week.
Josh Reynolds in.
Josh Reynolds in. I'm going with the Dragons. As much as we love the Bulldogs, we do. I don't think they're going to be up to scratch with the Dragons. They haven't been playing that high level of footy.
Do you think Reynolds is the answer?
I think he can help. I just think just to change things up, just to try and generate something on offense. And that's why
He'll bring some spark and he'll bring that grub level of enthusiasm, especially starting this week. I think they're going to put the young kid on the bench,
Yep. Yeah, they have.
Carl.
Oh no, so their bench is Curtis Moran, Jaden Ockenbar, Samuel Hughes, and Ryan Sutton. at the
Okay,
moment.
so it's just going to be.
But
he's
you've
going to be
got
playing 80.
Carl named at 20. So
I mean,
I'd like to see him come into
I
the
just
squad.
think the Bulldogs have had a disappointing run of a couple games now. They've had way too many injuries over the last 2-3 weeks. I think this is the game where they can try and turn things on. Seraldo will get them up. Josh Reynolds will get them up. Will probably bring a bit of enthusiasm into the week.
I agree with you. I'm going to go the Dragons in a close one. Dragons 1-12.
I'll take Bulldogs 1-12.
And Richie's gone with the Dragons as well. Melbourne Storm have the bye this week. A much needed rest for them. They need to recuperate.
Does Pappenhausen come back after the bye?
nah, he's still out.
It's good to see him there in the coach's box with the old mullet there. And even this week, you saw Cameron Munster mentioning it's going to be hard for Paps to come into the squad, even though he slots straight in. The way
that
Meaney
was
has
J
been
up.
playing,
That
though,
was J
credit
up.
to Meaney, though.
I feel like all Pappenhausen has to do is just go on one of those influencer chick training schedules, just do squats about 6 to 7 times a day. Different sets, just build
Yeah.
up to strengthen your legs.
It'll be good. It'll
Where
be
do you
good to
play-
see him
Where
back.
do you play Meaney? Just on
I'd put him on the
for-
wing. I'd drop Warbrick
Wing,
and put him on
or
the wing.
you
At
put him at
14.
14 and he plays that Nico Hines or that Meaney role that he was playing there last season. That's what I'd like to see. But take a look more at our Instagram page at Jon-Bernard K for more tips and picks this week. You can take a look at our multi at Jon-Bernard K over on TikTok.
Hey,
and
you
at
hit your
Pickle
multi last
Studios.
week.
Yeah, I hit my try scorers for the first time.
Did you?
In the season. It took me 8 rounds. We had Ronaldo Mulatalo, Dominic Young, and Hamoli Olakawatu. So they got over. It was a $10 multi.
Wait, Ronaldo didn't score?
No, sorry, it was.
Sione Katoa.
yeah.
My bad. Either of the wingers. They're going to go over. But I got that over the line at $10. It was great to get that done. And I'm going to go again. I'm going to see if I can double down this week. So